So I had this moment the other day, looking around my house. I'm like 34 years old, 5 kids, own a fake race car, button box, a shifter, an e-brake. And if you would have told me when I was 18 that one day I'd spend a bunch of money pretending to drive circles around in my bedroom, I would have believed you. Everything becomes responsibilities, bills, schedules, appointments, mortgage payments. Find out one of your kids somehow clogged the toilet with an entire roll of paper towels and nobody even knows how it happened. That's the crazy part about having 5 kids. There's always an investigation happening in your house. Somebody's crying, somebody's hungry, somebody's arguing, something's sticky on the wall. And eventually you look at yourself and realize, I don't actually do anything for myself anymore. And that's dangerous. So is this guy in front of me. People need something that belongs to them. It's actually why I got into sim racing. At first I thought it was stupid, because from the outside it looks a little ridiculous. You're sitting in a chair in your room pretending to drive a car while telling yourself, this is basically motorsports. It is motorsports. Meanwhile, your wife walks in carrying the laundry and it's like, you're in your socks. I decided I'm gonna start to the back of the pack here and work my way up. You're in your mid-30s, you're looking for an activity to do. That's how I got into sim racing. You try it, and suddenly your heart rate's up. You're sweating, trying not to die going into turn one. And then some dude named Dirt Wizard 420 absolutely destroys your entire race because he missed his braking point 300 feet out. Now your entire race is done. You're emotionally involved. And honestly, I think adults need more stuff like that, especially dads. You need a release. You need something that's yours. Let's keep it real. Men are honestly terrible at keeping hobbies, especially as they get older. I'm running low on gas. Men are terrible at keeping hobbies as they get older. We either become completely consumed by work or we accidentally become furniture. You ever meet a guy and ask him what he does for fun? He just stares into the distance in 5 seconds like soul left the chat. I cut grass. It's not a hobby, brother. It's landscaping. If you don't get a hobby, just like that there, you run out of gas. Oh no. I ran out of gas. Time is limited. Kids take energy. I'm getting towed back to the pits. There are nights I sit down at the simulator absolutely exhausted, but I think why hobbies matter. They remind you of still exist out of your responsibilities. You're still a person, not just a worker, not just a provider. Realize you actually forgot how to relax. Genuinely relax. Honestly, I think that's a lot healthier than pretending adults should just work endlessly until retirement. Funny thing is, my kids actually think this setup is the coolest thing on earth, which says a lot about kids, honestly. Obviously, there's a balance. Because if you disappear in your garage for 11 hours straight every Saturday, your family never sees you. Well, that's probably not ideal either. At some point, your wife's going to walk in and be like, are you raising these children or are you training for Daytona? But I think balance is the whole point. Have responsibilities. Take care of your family. Handle your life. But also, have something that's yours. Something difficult. Something enjoyable. Something that keeps your brain at ease. For me, apparently, that thing is aggressively defending against P20 against a bunch of AI drivers while talking to strangers on the internet. Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for listening. I hope you come back for some more.